Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm being joined by one of our very own. So many times we have so many creative people behind the scenes that we never get an opportunity to sit down and talk with them and find out some of the things that they do. But today I'm going to take that opportunity. Today I have on as my guest none other than the creative director from the City of LaGrange. I have on Adam Speas. Adam, welcome to the show.
Hey Alton, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You know, so many times I come in and you guys have everything set up, you and the other staff, Philip. I come in, I'm a talking head, I say. But it's you guys are the ones that make it happen for me. So I appreciate that so much. But Adam, before we get started, if you don't mind, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm Adam Speas. I've been with the city almost 5 years now. I've really enjoyed working in the marketing and communications department. I help work on our website, video things, a lot of different programs. I help lead our LaGrange 101 internships, as well as the LaGrange Youth Council. Besides that, I grew up in Alpharetta area in Georgia, went to UGA, moved out to California for there in Denver for 11 years.
Okay.
Came back for this job and really enjoyed it. I've been on a national TV game show recently. I've had a fun little life.
All right, that sounds like interesting there.
Yeah.
Just kind of bounce. California back here?
I was born in Iowa, moved to Georgia, went to California, went to Denver, went back to California, went back to Georgia. I've been all over the place.
That's awesome, though. You know what? I think when we're young like that, we're adventurous, and it's good to be able to see other parts of the world, too.
And now I'm old and ready to see.
Oh, Lord, listen to you. Oh. Well, Adam, we definitely appreciate all that you do here, and you talked about LaGrange 101, Youth Council, and some of the other various things that you get involved in. And I must say, I was listening to a video that you did, and you definitely have the voice.
Oh, thank you.
The voiceover voice, that's for sure. Absolutely. Let's talk about the Youth Council.
Yes, sir.
I think we had the Youth Council now for about 8 years. This was a brainchild of Meg Kelsey, our former city manager, to getting young people involved in city government. Why do you think that's important, Adam?
So it started because the youth of LaGrange didn't have a voice. And there was a young lady, Miss Flowers, I believe, who talked to Mayor at the time, Jim Thornton, and said they wanted a voice within our city government. And so Meg Kelsey came up with the Youth Council. And so it's incredibly important because it allows the students to think of different ideas as to how community and what community means to them, and how it can adapt and how they can talk. It's a direct line to our mayor and council. So few times do the youth have a direct line to talk to the people who are making the decisions. And so our youth council get to go before the mayor and council multiple times. They get to create projects that mean something to them, and we let them create all these different specific projects each year. But most importantly, it's that voice. It's that ability to be heard in a community where a lot of youth feel that their voice is not being heard.
Absolutely. You know, and I've spoken to the groups. I appreciate you all asking, the various departments to come and to speak to them. And there's some sharp individuals.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we need in government and just here in our community. You guys started about 8 years ago. You guys now have, I was shocked when you say you have 7 different schools represented in the group that you are currently working with?
We do. So we have 24 students total. Currently it is 16 seniors and 8 juniors. We typically try to split between 12 and 12, but that kind of shifts just depending per year. And you need to be a junior or senior, and you need to live within the city of LaGrange.
Okay.
As well as be academically inclined and interested mostly in community-based projects and interested in your community. So yes, we have 7 different schools. We have LaGrange High, Troop High, Callaway High School, Lafayette Christian, LaGrange Academy, Springwood School, and we have a homeschool student as well. We've also had a student from Heard County, but she lived here in LaGrange. So, and Sound Doctrine. We have had a bunch of different type of schools represented in our youth council.
That's great. When I had the opportunity to speak to them a month or so ago, and again, there's some sharp guys, gals, ask great questions, and that's what I always say, questions are the answers. So they did a remarkable job there listening, and it was good to get a chance to share with our young people that will become the leaders of today, but more so the leaders of tomorrow as well.
What's interesting with these students is they're coming to us. We're not part of the school system. We're not part of TCSS in that, the students have to come do this. They're not getting extra credit.
That's right.
They're interested in government.
Yeah.
So they're coming here, they're interested in their community. So they're coming here, we're having department heads like yourself talking to them, letting them know exactly what the government does and what the government doesn't do. A lot of people don't understand. Most adults don't understand that.
That's right.
And so you've been able, and other department heads been able to inform them about what the actual going-ons are for the city, and they get it. They come out with a lot more knowledge, and they have a lot more interest. So yes, some of them have huge ambitions, and so they'll talk your ear off, and it's a good thing.
Well, you talk about ambitions. You were telling us about one young gentleman, some of his layouts, ambitions, and goals, and we just want to encourage him to continue on that path.
Absolutely.
Now, and you talk about they come up with ideas and things that they want to do and implement in our community. And the group that you're currently working with, and tell them how long is the process, the process that they go through, Adam?
Sure. So we meet once a month, and starting in our second meeting, we will start creating different committees.
Okay.
We get ideas as to what do you want to focus on, and so we kind of have a brainstorming session at our main meeting. And this year we came up with two different things. One is international culture and diversity, and the other is literacy. And so our literacy committee, each meeting we spend about an hour breaking off into committee sessions, and our committee has created a project this year that we're very excited about, called the Pickle Page Tournament, and they're really interested in pickleball. They wanted to use the fun, engagement, community aspect of pickleball and tie that into literacy. That's their main goal. Is they know literacy is an issue in general, and so they want to use this as a catalyst, as a book donation catalyst. We'll be working with the Jungle Bus and donating every player who is interested in playing in the tournament. It's a 5-book donation requirement. So we're not taking any money, but we're taking books, so that way we can help promote literacy across the city.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. When I saw the flyer, I'm like, wow, do y'all need another partner? Because being the chairman of Literacy Volunteers, and that's same focus, we do definitely want to combat, helping individuals, to combat literacy and be more like these young people, being able to be that voice, being able to be that one to come up with creative ideas and things of that nature. When will that be taking place, Adam, and where?
It'll be happening March 23rd. It will kick off at 10 a.m. And it'll be at the Mike Daniel Recreation Center.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
They have been fantastic. The county has been great working with us. They're allowing us to use their kind of indoor soccer area. They've got nets for us to use, and we're getting some of the pickleball equipment. And it's got great little seating there, so people can come and watch for free. But the people who are playing in the tournament, we are asking the $5 or 5-book donation.
5-book donation,
not dollar book donation.
Right. Is there any age limit on the books, or is it just a gamut?
No, just a gamut. It is for the Jungle Bus, who tends to lean towards kids' books, but we want to promote literacy across the board, so we're taking any book anybody's willing to give us.
There you go. All right. Well, very good. 5-book donation, and that's on March the 23rd, 2024, and out at the Mike Daniel. That's from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Right?
Yes. It'll go until the tournament's kind of done, but we do have a hard out. They have something else going on after 2 o'clock, so hopefully we'll be finished by then.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
That's the plan. And talking about that, I know that there are some plans. As we talk about plans, there's a plan to build a pickleball court.
There is.
There on the property at the George Harris's Field. So we're excited about that as well. Now, and I know that each year you guys, you have a group come in. They'll present a project, carry that project out, and then you guys will bring in another group. And you're talking about you guys have 7 schools represented now. I think there's an application process that individuals have to go through to get selected. Talk about that if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. So currently out right now are our applications. You can go onto the city's website on the LaGrange Youth Council page, and it'll have a link to the download application. And so basically those are due. Fill those out. You do need to get signature from your parent, have recommendations from other kind of adult leaders in town that or teachers. Then send out your information to us. We will check it. We will kind of verify that you live within the city limits. That's one thing that a lot of students, every year I'll get a couple that don't realize they have a LaGrange address, but you have to live within the city limits, and that's a kind of a different dynamic. But as we are a city entity and a city program, we have the guideline that we need to be students within the city. But that'll be due May 3rd on a Friday at 5 p.m. You can either email those to me, you can mail them, you can drop them off, come to City Hall and hand it to me. You can send me a text with them in pictures. However, I don't care. You can have a stork drop it off. However you get them, I will make sure that you will then have an interview process.
Okay.
So we have our advisors, as well as we've had different people. I can't remember. I feel like you've sat on them before. I know Tina Treadwell, our human resources manager, has sat in. I believe Quay Body has sat in on these before. We have a whole bunch of different people who kind of will sit in for these interviews, and we'll just talk to the students, and we would get to know them, and then we have to select. That's the toughest part. I'm telling you, we have a lot of interested students, but we only have 24 slots, and if you are a returning member, you kind of automatically continue to the next year. So this year we have 16 open slots because we have 16 seniors heading out.
Okay.
But we will probably have more than that. We'll probably be, into the 20s, maybe 30s of applications coming in, and they're all, wish you could take them all, but we do have to make a selection process because we don't have the biggest room in the world. We have to and resources. So we are the government. We have limited resources. I'll tell you that.
One of the things they learn real quick, right?
Yes, absolutely. Exactly. It's not the wealth of endless money.
That's right.
You got to keep it tight because we are using, taxpayer dollars, if you will.
That's right.
Not exactly. We don't have a
we
don't have an income tax. I'll tell people that may not know, but yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's exciting to have that many applications come in because young people are excited about what their friends may have told them about the youth council, and they want to come and find out for themselves. And talk about the diversity. You said this year, because you always try to keep it diverse. Talk about that if you don't mind as we get ready to close out.
We do. We've struggled with diversity in the past, I'll say, but I think word is getting out. The way you put it, people tell their friends, and each year we get a little bit bigger, and our best marketing tool is the students themselves, because if they have a good time, they'll tell their friends about it. Right now we have the greatest diversity that we've ever had in LaGrange Youth Council, with the amount of schools, with the cultural backgrounds of people. Everything it feels like the best representation of our city in our youth council, and that's kind of how we want it to be.
Okay, well, very good. Well, Adam, as we close out, if you don't mind just giving the date, time, the location of the Pickle Page Tournament one more time, if you don't mind.
All right, the Pickle Page Tournament will be March 23rd, Saturday, at the Mike Daniel Breck Center, starting at 10 a.m. Okay. There is a Google form sign-up sheet that I'll put out there. It's on Facebook, and we'll kind of make sure that site gets out. So if you are interested, sign that up, and we'll make sure you're in the pickleball tournament. And if you want to play pickleball, maybe we'll team up. We could be partners. You know what? I got the paddles and everything, but I've never played it. Oh, I don't know if you want me a partner, but I'll get out there though. I'm pretty competitive. Okay, well I'll sit on the sideline and watch. Okay. All right. Well, Adam, I want to thank you for being my guest today, and make sure, ladies and gentlemen, or our youth, make sure you get your application in. The deadline is May the 3rd, so get them to Adam as well. And again, the Pickle Page Tournament, March 23rd. 2024 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mike Daniels Ray. Adam, thank you very much for coming on the show and being my guest today. Thank you, Alton. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more City Week coming up in just a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time now that we jump on over to Visit LaGrange and talk to Lynne Holle and find out all the things that are taking place. Lynne, let's hear all about the lineup.
Thank you, Alton. Good morning, I'm Lynne Holle, and welcome to City Scenes. Today we're going to be talking about some of the events that will be occurring during the week of March 18th through March 24th. So let's get started. Tuesday, March 19th at 7:30 p.m., Inspire concert performance at Callaway Auditorium. The Lafayette Society Youth Orchestra will join their adult counterparts in a side-by-side performance to open this concert. The symphonic highlight of this concert will be a beautiful symphony completed in 1934 by African-American composer William Dawson. An Alabama native who attended Tuskegee Institute, Dawson, a composer, choir director, professor, and musicologist, referred to the piece as a symbolic link uniting Africa and her rich heritage with the descendants in America. The symphony debuted in Carnegie Hall in a performance by the Philadelphia Symphony and was received with much acclaim and multiple callbacks to the stage. Although Dawson achieved much in his long life and musical career and is an extremely well-known and well-respected composer of choral music, he never wrote another symphony. Wednesday, March 20th, starting at 10 a.m., the 2024 Wellness Wednesdays at Hills and Dales Estate. Our annual Wellness Wednesdays program is back this spring at Hills and Dales Estate. Feed your mind, body, and spirit with our array of classes, including Hatha Yoga with Lisa Alford, Dance Fitness with Miranda Douglas, and guided garden walks with a member of Hills and Dales Estate staff. Each class will begin at the Visitor Center and last 1 hour. $10 per person per class. All classes are complimentary for Hills and Dales Estate members. Call 706-882-3242 or email info@hillsanddales.org to register. Beginning Friday, March 22nd and running through Sunday, March 24th, Sleeping Beauty at Troup High School Fine Arts Auditorium. Do you have tickets to see Lafayette Ballet's company production of Sleeping Beauty? They are now on sale to the public, and you can go ahead and make your plans to attend March 22nd through the 24th. Get your tickets now at lsparts.org or by calling 706-882-9909. Saturday, March 23rd, beginning at 9 a.m., the 6th Annual Diverse Power Grand Prix, located at 509 Panther Way in LaGrange, Georgia. The goal of the Green Power USA Foundation is to advance the understanding of STEM topics and inspire innovation with young people through the immersive experience of designing, building, and racing electric-powered vehicles. Mark your calendar and come out and support the students for this event. This is a great thing, too. Saturday, March 23rd at 10 a.m., it's the Easter egg hunt and 5K run at Sweetland Amphitheater. Come to Sweetland on March 23rd and enjoy an egg hunt. There will be face painting, obstacle courses, food trucks, balloon artists, a DJ, and shaved ice. This is an event for the entire family will enjoy. Saturday, March 23rd at 1 p.m., it's the LaGrange High School Boys Soccer first alumni game in honor of the 40th anniversary of boys soccer at Callaway Stadium, hoping to divide even graduation years versus odd graduation years if everyone can participate. There will be a gate to help cover referee costs as well as t-shirt, jersey costs. The home shirt is royal blue, the away is white with an anniversary logo. They are asking for a $5 player fee to help cover the game shirt costs. The admission is $5 also. And also, the LaGrange Youth Council will host a pickleball tournament to promote literacy on Saturday, March 23rd, beginning at 10 a.m. The tournament doubles as a book drive, where the entry fee for players to sign up is 5 books, which will be donated to the Jungle Bus. This event will be held at the Mike Daniel Recreation Center, located at 1220 Lafayette Parkway. For this event, the LaGrange Youth Council's Literacy Committee is partnering with Get Troop Reading, and the Jungle Bus to help promote literacy in the community with this tournament. Spectators are welcome to watch the tournament free of charge, but those participating will be asked for a 5-book donation to be given to the Jungle Bus, which will be on site by 12 p.m. So Alton, these are just a few of the events that will be happening in and around LaGrange during the week of March 18th through March 24th. There's no reason for people not to get out and enjoy some fun. There's something for everybody.
All right, Lynn, thank you for that wonderful lineup. And I'm sure, as always, people will come out, enjoy, and have fun. So thank you once again for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining City Week this week. My guests have been right here from our very own LGTV studio. I had on Creative Director Adam Speas as he talked about the upcoming Pickle Page Tournament that will be taking place at the Mike Daniels Recreation Center on Lafayette Parkway, March the 23rd, starting at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And also he talked about the Youth Council application deadline that will be taking place on May the 3rd. So by all means, if you have a youth that is interested in the Youth Council, have them turn their application in, and who knows, they may just get selected. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed this interview, and as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.